There are more than 380,000 children who are in the foster care system in America, and every year, about 26,000 of them leave the system never having had a lifelong family, or a forever family, as it's often called. This month is National Foster Care Month. It raises awareness every year in the hope that more people will get involved, and there are more ways that you can help. You could even become an adoptive parent. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. So joining us this morning is Judy Smallings. She is a social worker with Catholic Charities. Judy, thank you for coming in today.
Well, thank you for having me.
First of all, let's talk about the duties of a foster parent. Exactly what does a foster parent do, and why are they stepping in to help at a specific point in a child's life?
Foster families come into our agency to become a foster parent because they have a love for children and they want to help the children when they cannot be with their birth families. And
when you talk about being a foster parent, what are some of the basic requirements for families?
A foster parent needs to be at least 21 years of age. They need to be able to go through the criminal background check with an FBI check. They have to have adequate space in their home. Each foster child is required to have 40 square feet of sleeping room for their sleeping. They need to be able to go through the training that we have pre-training before they become a foster parent. They need to be able to go through a home study process. They need to be able to be physically and emotionally stable to care for a child, and just be able to be strong advocates for these children that are in the system due to their neglect or their abuse that they've had from their birth family.
If somebody is thinking about being a foster parent, does it matter what their family looks like currently, whether or not they are married or single, whether or not they already have children in the home?
They can be married, they can be single, they can be widowed or divorced, and they can have other children in the home.
So that doesn't preclude them from being able to take in an additional child for foster care.
Right.
You have an informational meeting that people can often attend. Even if they're just thinking about it, it gives them a lot of information to work with, right?
Yes, we do. We have an information meeting the second Thursday night of every month at 6:30, located at our main campus, which is 2900 Louisiana.
And what kind of questions can they get answered there, or can they really take all of their questions there and see what to do with the information next?
Yes, they can. We answer all their questions. It's an open forum. They're able to ask questions, and we try to get them through the process.
A foster parent may be there just for a few days. Sometimes it's for an extended period of time. What kind of a difference are they making to a child at that moment, though, when they take them into that safe environment?
They give them the love that they need, and they treat them as a part of their family member.
Describe the difference, which I think a lot of people already know, but let's talk specifically about the difference between being a foster parent and then adopting a child. And perhaps if you are thinking of adopting a child, is it a good idea to start as a foster parent?
Yes, we have foster parents. We have foster parents that want to be legal risk foster parents, which the children are placed in a legal risk foster home before the parental rights are terminated. But the judge and the CPS system feels like that would lead into an adoption, and the families at that point can adopt the child that's been placed into their home, and that gives the child less trauma to be able to stay with the family that they've originally been taken care of through foster care.
Judy Smallings of Catholic Charities, thank you so much for coming in today. So if you would like to learn more about National Foster Care Month, you can go to our website. It's abc13.com/info.